It has come to my attention that a lot of you want to up your dating game in 2019. Well, girl, I am here for you. Never fear, MENDY'S is here.
JosharooTube.
Hey guys, it's Mindy. Today we're gonna be talking about how to up your dating game in 2019 and beyond. We're gonna be hearing all of my special tips, plus a bunch of no-nos when it comes to certain guys. And guys, if you're watching this, there is so much you'll be able to get out of it too. Because let me tell you, there are so many things you're doing that are not only gross, they are ensuring you will never get married. So gentlemen, get out your notepads. Ladies, get out your popcorn because there is a lot of material to cover. Let's start with some swiping basics. You are on a dating app like Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, Coffee Meets Bagel. There are some key things you need to know before you swipe right. Number one, never under any circumstances swipe right if the guy only has group photos posted. That is so shady. You have no idea who you're swiping right on. Is it like the little guy who's like frumpy and weird? Or is it the like tall stallion? Also, men, if you're posting group photos like that, why? Why lie to us? We already know we're in for a lifetime of that anyway. So like, give us something to not look forward to, shall you? Make sure you continue to go through and like identify which guy is actually like on that profile. Because if it's like the weird frumpy guy, is that who you want to marry? No, he obviously does not go to the gym. You want to make sure you know who you're swiping right on. That's all I'm saying. One time I swiped right on somebody that I thought was a football player and it ended up being a small frumpy guy from New Jersey. No, thank you. Number two. Don't swipe right if the guy is wearing a hat in every single one of his pictures. Let me tell you why. First of all, maybe they're bald, and that's okay. Like sometimes bald guys can be cute, like Vin Diesel. But sometimes guys do really weird shit on their bald heads, and I am not about that. You wanna make sure your guy has a full head of hair because you need something to grab. Am I right, ladies? Thank you. When I get mad at my man, I go right for his hair. I say, what did you say to me? But he knows that if he comes for mine, his pee-pee is done. Snip, snap. Number three. Never swipe right if the guy has a man bun or a greasy hair situation. The reason why is because if men are really greasy with their hair and they don't know proper hair care, they're gonna be greasy with their bodies, which brings me to a very important point. Men bathe. It is so disrespectful to show up to a date and you smell like shit. Take a shower. Body wash is $3, okay? Unless you're a construction worker, I'm pretty sure you can make more than $3 an hour. That's not even fair. I hear that they make really good money. I might get a pension. All I'm saying is, this is what you have to do, gentlemen, okay? You need to floss. You need to mouthwash. You need to brush your teeth. You need to fucking wash your body. Get some deodorant. Get some cologne. Shave. Like, these are not hard things. How do you go to college and not learn this shit? This is not a frat house. This is the New York dating scene. Get it together. You think I'm gonna let you put a ring on my finger if you come into the bar and you've got a greasy man bun? That shows me that you don't care at all. You don't care at all about me. I shine my unicorn horn every day. I take pride in my appearance, and if you don't take any pride in yours, bye-bye. We're gonna come back to that later. Number four, do not swipe right if the guy has yellow teeth. Ladies, this is not even hard. If he has yellow teeth, it goes right back to the hygiene thing we were just talking about. Men, do we remember? Do we already forget? If they have yellow teeth, they're not gonna care about you more than they do their teeth. Your mouth is yellow and gross, my mouth is Candyland. You're not getting licorice or gumdrops or like a peppermint candy cane if you do not do your part. I'm doing mine. This is a lot of upkeep. Do you think this just happens? This does not just happen. It takes a village. And if you're not even willing to brush your goddamn teeth, get out of my sight and delete your dating app. Then go home and have a good cry and then like really think about your life. Thank you. This video is in no way a reflection of my day last night. Number five. Don't swipe right if they're short and look self-conscious about it. Okay, listen, I have dated more than a few short guys. I love short guys. I love all guys, okay? You could be a munchk or you could be like an ogre. I don't care. If you have an amazing personality and you brush your teeth and you're like so good to me, we will go to the moon and back every single day. If the guy is short and he looks like he's really self-conscious about it, he's not gonna have confidence anywhere you go, including the bedroom. Moving on. Number six, and probably the most important one. Do not swipe right if the guy is a magician. Okay, put down whatever you're doing because this is really important. So I had a really traumatical experience with a magician. It's hard to talk about. He brought me into his home. He gave me a seltzer, which I thought was a really nice touch. And then he pulled a queen of hearts out of his back pocket. And I got uncomfortable. And then he said, do you wanna know what's in my other pocket? And I said, I don't think so. No, no thanks, no thank you. Can I go? And then he reached into his back pocket and he pulled out a rabbit. I am telling you that this bunny was 100% albino. I started running and I had to hide. And the bunny It found me. I can't go to the pet store anymore. It's too upsetting. More importantly, how did he fit a demonic albino bunny in his pocket? First of all, how does it get fed? Third of all, why are you carrying around an innocent animal in your pocket? That is so wrong. And then he came over and he had like a deck of cards like fanned out and he was like, pick a card, any card. And I was like, oh, fun. I picked the 2 of spades. And he was like, did you pick the 2 of spades? And I was like, how did you know that? And he was like, I'm a magician. That's like what I do. And I was like, yeah, but how did you know that? Like how? How did you do that? I was like, no. This is not even okay. You're like looking into my brain. You can see that I picked the 2 of spades. What else do you know? What else are you looking at in my brain? I got my shit and I started packing up. Listen, if they know more about you than you do them, run. Magicians will screw you up. Stay away. Number 7. Do not swipe right if they have kids. Listen, I have no problem with kids, but I'm already living with one. I can't take another one, thank you. Number 8, do not swipe right if the guy has already been married 5 times. Do you have any idea how many Christmas presents that is? No. We do not tolerate polygamy, just like we do not tolerate Donald Trump. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, you're like, who? Number 9, do not swipe right if the guy does not believe in unicorns. This one's a given. Number 10, do not swipe right if the guy's values do not align with your own. When you're living your daily life, if the guy's energy is bringing you down, it's not okay. Your vibrationalizations need to be the same or as close to the same as possible. For example, if I was dating Colin Farrell, let me just tell you like what it would be like. If he said sit, I would sit. I would sit. If he said, let's go to the supermarket, we would be at that supermarket in 2 shakes. If he said to me, it's time to go in the bedroom, I'd be like, hold on, I want a foot rub first. And he would say, let's go. And I would say, no, foot rub. And that is how you teach them. Now we're gonna go over like what you can do before you go out to up the game. First of all, you have to dress as fiercely as possible. I know that that's like kind of a given, but listen, hear me out. You need to dress your best. If that means a t-shirt and sweatpants, you take that t-shirt and you take those sweatpants and those flip-flops and you go to that bar and you enjoy the hell out of yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. One time I went to a bar with a Subway sandwich. Do you know what that bartender did? He tipped me. The best thing to do when you are out is to not look like you were there for a guy, okay? Because listen, the guys are gonna always want to approach you, but here's the thing. You need to look like you're living your best life by living your best life. Don't pretend to be having a good time, have a good time. Because if you are, the guy is gonna fall down. He's gonna wanna date you, he's gonna wanna do a lot of other things, but there's a process, which we just talked about. Did he brush his teeth? Did he dress nicely? Does he smell good? Does he have a greasy man bun? Does he look like Colin Farrell? If not, I would say no. Most importantly, if you wanna go home with that guy that night, that is up to you. I am not gonna tell you what to do in that situation, but I think you will have more respect for yourself and he will have more respect for you ultimately if you do not go home with him. Again, totally up to you. No judgment if you go home with him. Lord knows I have. But just remember that like if you wanna experience the real magic, leave them wanting more. Ladies, I know you know this already. I don't even know what I need to say it. Men, if you want them to go home with you the first night, try being a gentleman. Try being courteous. Open the door for them. Also, pay. What is this split payment bullshit? Again, 2019 and beyond. Men, if you are not paying, get a job. Bonus tips. Things to look for on the apps. Lawyer, doctor, dentist. Let's throw in construction worker, they're hot. There's something really hot about somebody like saying that they made a building. Like if a guy was like, I made that building, I'd be like soaked. Also, ladies, remember this. On your profile, display you. Don't display like duck faces and like pictures that don't look like you because listen, guys do that to me all the time. I was waiting for this guy on a street corner once and this like homeless guy walked up and I was waiting for like 10 minutes. And then I texted him and I was like, are you here? And he's like, I'm right next to you. And I was like, oh my God. And I had to walk away. Now let's talk about catfishing. If you feel like you're being catfished, you are. Run. Drop everything, run to the safest place you could find, like a T-Mobile, and call for help. You wanna present the real you, because men never present their real selves. So you wanna be the exception, not the rule. Ladies, you're already exceptional. But if you wanna up that shit, you need to do you. 100% you. Don't be fake. There's already other catty bitches out there doing that, and this video is not for them. This video is for the genuine girls who actually wanna up their dating game. Here is my #1 tip for upping your dating game in 2019 and beyond. The most important thing about having a dating life is that if you are not dating anybody, you should be living your life to the fullest anyway. You do not need a man to complete you. Do you know why? We can complete each other by boosting one another and living our effing lives. We don't need mom. Colin Farrell is a god, but like we don't need them all the time. We can be strong and powerful all on our own. Who wants to go get a mani-pedi right now? I do. Men can be phenomenal and some men are. What you can choose to be is your absolute best self. And men, if you're watching this, this is not a hate video against men. It's just there are a lot of pigs out there. So you know what your responsibility is? Level up. Be the example. Show the rest of them how it's done. Present your best self to the world. Maybe the rest of the men will like follow suit. And if you see somebody not following suit, give them a smack, grab a tuft, and explain it to them. Thank you. This was my first solo video on JosharooTube. How did I do? Let me know below. If you enjoyed this video, which let's be real, you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know, like, do you have any tips for like upping your dating game or anyone's dating game in 2019 and beyond? Please tell me. I would love to know your tips. Like, if you agree with any of my tips, let me know. If you disagree with my tips, let me know. If you're Colin Farrell, number one, we need to talk. Secondly, I can't wait for Dumbo. And third of all, my bed is huge. I think he's married with kids. And as always, go on over to Instagram because the fun always continues over there at Josharoo with 4 O's. Still don't know why there are 4. It's so weird. That's funny. What? Okay, shh. I'm onto something here. When I tell you that this rabbit weighed 500 pounds.
How did he pull a 500-pound rabbit out of
Oh my God.